Hi, this is video number 3 for Microsoft Excel, and in this video we will talk more about the formulas, and it's a basic basic Excel functions and more shortcuts for it. So as we did the first, I want to show you the sum. There's 3 steps for the sum. I want to show you the basics for it, and here about the errors. This arrow on the upper left, that means there is an error. So what is that error? The error is Excel is very smart, so the Excel was trying to help by adding the date because it contains a number. So it's summing the numbers, but it's not summing the 2019. So if you want to update, just fix the error. You will see there's the number changed and to the wrong. So if you want to see what it did to fix the error, you see it added the date. So we don't want the date. When you have something that you are sure it's right, just go ahead and ignore the error. Ignore the errors. This is the first thing. The second thing is let's do the sum function, but different way. Let's go to the formulas. Let's go to math and trig. Let's search for the sum. So press on the S key. Now search for it from here. It already opened the sum. So if we don't know the equation, we can search it from here, or I'm sorry, the function. Always used to use the equation for the function. So if you want to search sum, go. It will search the sum for you. It showed you the sum, and if you open the sum, you will see the numbers. Number 1, what you want to sum, adds all the numbers in a range of cells. So you add the cells. You see it's B7 to B14. It's coming from the first cell to here. It usually will add even the empty cells, and you don't want that. So let's make a sum of even all the bills and the total of them. So B14, we don't want the B14, we want the B12 as the last one. And here it tells you you can add from 1 to 255 numbers or cells to sum. Logical values and text are ignored in cells, included if typed as arguments. Arguments means another functions like if or something like that, or minimum or maximum that we will use now. And the result, it tells you the result here. When you click OK, it will show you the result. So we will delete the totals now. We will delete the totals now. Mark them and press delete to delete them. You will see an error here, but that's fine, we will fix it later. So we go to sum, B7 to D7, that was right. And here you can drag it and you can see it added the results horizontally. Now we want to use the sum function again, using the sum B7 to B11. Okay, we can add it here. You see it came back to the numbers. It didn't show this one, so you want to do it again as sum E7 to E10. Here's the error, E7 to E10, which added those. That's not what we want. We want the sum of this. So we will correct it from here. The sum is B11 to D11. B11 to D11. This is the sum of B11 to D11. We will write now minimum and maximum and the average. So the minimum is, I want to know what's the minimum bill I paid in January. So we go here and search for the function. We can get it from here, from the math and trick, but as I supposed to that you don't know where it is, you can search it here as a minimum. The minimum between the range of cells, which is B7 to B11. Usually it will make that error which contains the empty cells and the total, so you don't want that. You want B11 as the maximum one. The maximum range, it will show you the 100. This error is for the cells that it didn't contain, like it didn't collect, like the date or the total. So we will just ignore the error and do it the same for the other 2 months. It will show you the 100 was the cheapest that you paid, the minimum value. The maximum, you can search for maximum. It showed it to you. Click OK. Only chose B15. So we want to do it from B7 to B11. It will show you the maximum bill. You can copy and paste it, like Control C and Control V here and there. It will copy the formula, not the number, or you can just extend it. The average is, now the average, if you don't know what the average is, let's search it. And if you don't know the equation that you want to the formula you want to use, it will tell you what's the formula here in the explanation for it. It's choosing B15 to B16. We don't want that. We want B7 to B11 with the range of the cells that we have bills that we did pay. B7 to B11. It shows you the return the largest value in a set of values, ignores logical values and text. You add numbers, you can add up to 255 cells. This is not the average, this is the maximum. We'll go back and search for the average. This is the average. The average is B7 again. It's choosing the wrong one. B7 to B11. Returns the average arithmetic mean of its arguments, which can be numbers or names, arrays, references. That's not what we want, because the average tells you how many bills that you did pay, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's sum the amount of the bills and divided by 5, and it will give you the result. We will search for average. Go. You see here there's average if, average ifs, average EA is what we will be using. C7, C11, and okay, the same error, so we ignore it. Then we can just extract it here. Okay. Now we want you to delete the totals again. I want to show you another way to use the auto sum. You'll find an errors here, it's fine, it will go back. So the auto sum here, you press on the auto sum button and it will show you what it wants to sum. If it miss someone, you can just make it larger or bring it down. So this is the correct one. I'll just take it and press enter, then extract it. It's making the correct choices, right? Enter. Here it's making the right choices. You will see an error later, which is here when you use the auto sum. See, it chose this one, right? 3000. Use the auto sum here. That's right. Use the auto sum here. See, it's taking the vertical column. You don't want that, you want this. Enter, and auto sum corrected. Auto sum if that is taking longer than usual for you, so there's another shorter way for the sum. Let's delete the totals again, and I will show you how to get that. Here you press Alt key and the equal sign. This is what you will press. No, we'll just undo that. Alt equal sign, it will sum it. This is what you'll press for shortcut for the shortcut for the auto sum. Alt and the equal sign. You hold them together. Alt and equal sign, which is the one next to the back space. See what did it? It took even the zero values. We want only those. We'll say just sum the average. Is the average. Let's here add count to count how many bills did we pay every month. Press on formula, the function key, press go, count. Okay, count the range of cells from B7 to 11, B7 to B11. Here you have 5. Still have the error because you didn't count those cells, the B15, 16, 17 and the 0, which doesn't have a value, B14 and B6, which is the date. So just go ahead and ignore that error. And here I will make this shorter way. Go to count and go to count. Just select the cells that you want to count. Don't have to write them. It's up to you, whatever easier for you. And to make the sum here, Alt, the Alt key, and equal. It's summing for you. And if you want, you can, like how we did it, just extract it. It will give you the same result. Here it will sum the horizontal values, the cells for you. Then when you extract it, see what did it sum? Just extract it so it doesn't go horizontally, so it doesn't go vertically. Let's delete this. If we come here and do Alt and equal, it will sum vertically, which we don't want. So just make one to do it horizontally for you, and just extract it to get it right, or it will keep after the third number. It will start doing vertically for you. Okay, and make another monthly budget and do what you just learned from these videos. and this is video number 4, how to work with basic Excel functions. And if you did learn something new, please subscribe for the channel, and see you on video number 5. Thank you.